Okay, in this video, we're going to take a look at creating the Volkswagen logo in AutoCAD. Here I have the Volkswagen logo dimensions, and I'm going to be toggling back and forth between the Volkswagen logo and the AutoCAD file. Since it's in millimeters, I'm going to go up and say new. We're going to go to AutoCAD ISO so we can use the drawing template that's already in millimeters. And if you know my drawing style in AutoCAD, you know that I like to first go to layer properties and give myself a new layer that says guides or construction lines. And I changed the color to something that contrasts. Let's go with a teal in this video and exit out. Then I like to go to my guides and type in XL for construction line, hit enter and draw that line. Hit F8 to snap it nice and straight for orthographic, and we'll draw our cross line. These crosshairs right here are going to represent the crosshairs that are right on here. So I'm going to now kind of go off of this and create this as my center point for my two circles that swoop around. I'll make the circles in my object layer, and I'm going to make that a center diameter circle. Snap to the middle. If you don't get the snap, type in F3, toggle F3 on your keyboard, and that would turn on your OSnap. If you still don't have it, type in OSnaps, and you'll see that as an option to snap to the intersection. 100 is our diameter on that circle. If it looks really small on the screen, zoom in. Now it's at the appropriate size that we want to see. Click on the circle again, draw that out, and I'm going to type in now 83 for my diameter of 83 that I see right here. And then from there, we're going to trim later. Now we're going to work on the V. So I see that it's a 48-degree angle, all right, coming out. And I'm going to have to draw out that angle. First, I'm going to draw up from the bottom here, and then I'm going to go up 10 and then draw that out at a 48-degree angle. So I need to get this spacing here correct in the middle first. I can do that with just offset. And if we look at this, this is 2.5 of a gap between the V and the W. So I'm going to split 2.5 in half and go up half of that and down half of that. So that's 1.25. So 1.25. And I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to go down. Now I have my gap that I need. And then from there, I need to go up 10 to get to the top of that V. So I'm going to use offset again, and we're going to say 10. Enter. And let's get the top part of that V, and let's go also down from the bottom line here, down for the bottom part of that W. Now that we have that, I'm going to use my layer for my line here, snap at that intersection. Excuse me. We can go straight up with that one. Select that one line, type in RO for rotate. Let's specify this is our pivot point, and we can rotate with F8 off. Let's go over a negative 24 degrees, which is half of 48. And then I can mirror or rotate that as another line. Since you may not know how to use the mirror command yet, let's just redraw that line. Click on it. We're going to say RO for rotate. Click on the pivot point, the base point. Go over, and I'm going to type in 24 degrees. Cool. And once again, since maybe you don't know how to use the mirror command yet, I'm just going to draw the same thing on the bottom. We'll click on that line. You can just click on the rotate command, and we can go over 24, enter, and we'll do the same thing again, but we'll do a negative 24. Click, select it, RO for rotate, snap over negative 24. Whoa, did it go to the same place? I didn't hit enter. Rotate, boom, negative 24. There we go. We've got this wedge. We've got that wedge. Now we're going to need to offset 10 all around. Excuse me. So I'm going to do offset 10, enter. Select your lines. Bring them out, bring them out. There we go. And there we go. And we can use the extend command And we know we need to get to here, and we need to get to here. We'll extend that, extend that, extend it, extend it. Hit escape. Use the line tool, and let's seal the deal on those real quick. Hold, zoom in, click on it, and click on it. And there we go. Now we need to come up and over. We can use the extend command real quick and make sure that our lines are all extending to the circle. If you don't see what's happening, I'll zoom in. There you go. All right. Now we need to do, you can see that this line, the W, is parallel to the angle on the V, which means that that is also a 24-degree angle from the center line. So what we can do is we can just take this line and draw it straight up. And do the same thing on the other side. Click on it, draw it straight up. Draw them extra long because I'm going to trim them. Click on that line, RO for rotate, specify your base point, and we should be able to rotate that at 24. And this will be a negative 24. Cool, and then we're going to offset in to the right 10. And now it's really just a matter of trimming and extending. And I'm going to do a little trick with the trim. I'm going to highlight everything, hit enter. And then I'm also going to turn off my guides. I'll make it a little bit simpler. And we need to delete out the parts that the logo touches everything. Cool, there's our Volkswagen logo. And don't forget to save it to your network drive. For this video, for the sake of, for me, since I'm doing this at home, I can't save it to my network drive, so I'm just going to save it as my initials, underscore, and then Volkswagen. Don't forget to save and subscribe.